Well, when it comes to keeping the community safe, every agency has specific divisions or departments to handle whatever challenge may pop up. For the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office, one of the most important assets on their team has 4 legs and fur. Kirsten Gutierrez joins us in the studio now with a closer look at the K9 unit.
Sheriff's Office, see your hands! Up, up. There go!
For deputies Ranger, Vader, Bain, Rex, Bruno, and Susie, patrolling Forsyth County requires a specific kind of training.
It is a very hard life that they live. They're not pets lounging around.
The 6 make up the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office K9 unit. Their training is intense. I have scars to prove it. Well, this is not my typical day on the job. I wanted to get in on a day in the life of training for these canines and their handlers, but for them, it's just another day at the office.
So the dogs always have to win, so you have to build their confidence up. So when we're in a training environment, it's very important that the decoy gives off the perception of the dog that really hurt. So the decoy really has to sell it to the dogs. So they're gonna scream, they're gonna yell like it's really getting bit. When we do have a real life deployment, there is no hesitation in the dog because they know in times past that they have won 100% of the fights they've been in.
Like clockwork. Every Thursday, they're off to different locations to keep these German Shepherds on their toes for searching, tracking, trailing, apprehension, and drugs, all with their nose.
Find it.
They can find the hidden narcotics, they can find explosives, they can find people hiding where a human just doesn't have that ability that a dog can.
Of this canine team, Vader stands apart as the only explosives detection canine in the entire county. Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough says his training is critical.
We live in very strange times, very stressful times, and everything that you have at your disposal to combat what's going on is just a plus. And so to have a canine that is an explosive canine, I mean, that just adds to the wheelhouse, and also it keeps the citizens of this community in this county safer.
From C4 to explosives, Vader can track more than 20 types of explosives. His skills are a game changer.
What Vader finds is to save lives. Our first day back was actually the bomb threat at Flat Rock Middle. So we went in and we were able to search that building and no indication, luckily.
The rest of the canine unit handles drug detection, but they all have to master vehicle extraction.
That's where you've got to trust your dog. You've got to know that your dog is on the correct target.
Oh, God!
The canines are trained to focus on aggressive behavior and listen to their handlers' commands.
Sheriff's Office, K9, you need to come on now. Send my dog to the bed.
And while the dogs have been deployed thousands of times,
we've only had 4 bites in 10 years, and I feel like that's due to how we handle our dogs, handle ourselves as a unit.
Kimbrough also put their training to the test.
The last warning, I'm gonna send my dog.
I'm not, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm not.
It's a very unusual thing to see a canine of that size coming toward you, showing his teeth.
A sight Kimbrough never wants anyone to see unless absolutely necessary.
We don't use them recklessly.
When this team is done with training, that doesn't mean they're off the clock. They don't stop working until they retire. They protect and serve with intense training from the age of 2 until about 10 years old. And when duty calls.
Oh, that a girl.
They could be running close to 30 miles an hour. And when they hit that decoy, that's a jolt to the body. Riding around in the cars all day, when we're running blue lights and siren, that's not exactly, comfortable for them. They're not getting hurt, but again, it's a very hard life. It's not a life of luxury, so it does take a toll on their bodies.
A toll the handlers say is worth it when it comes to keeping the people of Forsyth County safe, and a job the canines seem happy to be a part of. In Forsyth County, Kirsten Gutierrez, WXI 12 News.
All righty, thank you, Kirsten. Let's send